This video is brought to you by the 3-Minute Board Game patrons. Keep us independent by supporting us on Patreon. Kia ora koutou and welcome to Lockup in about 3 minutes. Collector's Edition featured, review copy used. It has a solo mode, it's a game for 1 to 5 players, playing time is medium, and it's a moderately complex game. You are a group of monsters trapped in a prison. The only way out? Prove that you are the meanest and baddest folks in this hellhole. Show your strength, steal supplies, and make contraband to make yourself the top dogs of this prison. The game ends after 6 full rounds of play. The winner is the player with the most points at that time, and you mostly get those from item cards, collecting sets of goons, and completing goals. Worker placement and auctions. You place your workers into locations where the highest value workers will win. Hidden placement. Some of your workers will be placed face down. Set collection. Big points come from collecting sets. 7 dwarves are worth 30 times more than 1. Player turn. Each player has a board where they place their power and suspicion tokens. Any resource cubes you gain go in your storage area, and items and goons to the side. You also have 6 members of your gang that you keep hidden from your opponents, 7 with the expansion. The board is made up of 8 different locations where you can place minions. On your turn you may place 1 or 2 minions in one location, and you may choose to place any of them face down, but only place 2 face down per full round of play, 3 in a 2-player game. Once you are placed in a location, you cannot later in the turn add more workers here. Other players can, and they can also choose face up or face down. Once all players have placed their 6 workers, reveal all of them. Starting in the exercise yard, score each area. The first character has a strength equal to your power cubes, so yellow has 6 and wins. They get the first player marker and a power cube. Purple gets a power cube, and because red get nothing, they are moved to the library. This is the only way to place a worker in the library. The sewers are where you get green cubes, the infirmary blue cubes, but note only first and last get any here, and the smithy is for grey cubes. Place any power and cubes gained this way on your board. The commissary grants the winner 1 cube of their choice, while the others have to trade cubes instead. The chow hall lets you spend resources to recruit goons, with the first and second players having the option to spend large to recruit 2. Goons give you the bonus in their top left immediately, here that is a library card, and score points as shown on the bottom. The cell block lets you either buy a piece of equipment for its listed cost, or reserve it to your board to buy on a later turn. And finally, resolve the library. Here all players are tied, but yellow is first player so they win, and ties proceed outward from the first player. They get to draw 2 library cards and choose 1 to keep. Then advance and refresh the goons. And in any location where a goon card has cubes on them, place those cubes on the board. And later turn, the winner will gain those as well, noting that if you place your lookout, you cannot gain suspicion. Suspicion is a limited resource, and if it runs out, the players with the most will lose a lot of points. Why would you like this game? Lockup is a nasty little game full of tense decisions, and you simply don't have enough workers and resources to do everything on a turn. Plus, being outbid can result in you doing sod all, so those placements can get very tactical. I love that the library gives those players screwed out of rewards a little something, and the library cards are a lot of fun. There are many ways to score points, with 1 of each type of objective card in play, as well as goon sets and items. You really need to keep reminding yourself the game is about points and not messing with the other players. And there's a small expansion for it that adds an escape board, heaps of new gear, gold and goons, as well as legend cards. This one is suitable for any group that wants a competitive and nasty little game. The best thing about this game is looking at your lads for the coming turn and wondering what the heck to do with them. However, the combination of mean library cards and the competitive placement system means this game is ripe for screwing with other players. Not for people who don't enjoy that kind of gameplay. This is another game from the role player universe. And for another competitive criminal game, try Wise Guys. Lockup, so wonderfully petty. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the notification button, like, share, and subscribe to the channel.